let's continue.
It was you. It sounds like a threat letter. Does this mean that Savannah was responsible for the safety incident?
Retrieve the codex of the cooking contest and the cheating.
She's keeping the true recipe to herself.
Ugh, this is all such a mess. First, we thought that Savannah forced Monica to cheat in the cooking contest. But now, it turns out that someone else forced Savannah to force Monica to cheat?
Savannah, or was it the other way around? Oh.
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put two and two together as soon as I read your threat letter. The food safety incident. Even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan, wasn't it, Monica?
Okay, this is very interesting.
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
We got this like an echo when you're underwater. It's been a while since I've been underwater. No, since we're in Fontaine, let's grab the De Fontaine team, which is almost entirely Fontaine characters, with the exception of Kokomi. As long as it doesn't give me a trial Escoffier, we should be good. I mean, my Escoffier's not fully built yet. Well, yeah, some of her stuff isn't leveled. Or, well, most of it, except for this piece. But, I mean, she'll still work more than fine enough for this. Alright. It forces a trial version. Now, at least it's the same team, so it doesn't mess anything up. This is an interesting place.
Whoa.
That's interesting.
This place looks like an underwater
Wait,
restaurant, doesn't
this
it?
is based on the
The
petrichor.
idea of an adventure chef finding secret ingredients makes a whole lot more sense.
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria. So yeah, definitely the kind of place that would have served food and drinks.
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? Aw, they ran off!
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Well, did Modeste mention it in his adventure logs by any chance?
Good point.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus.
We have to feed the blubber beasts? With what? See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna need them. Now?
There's no time for that. Romaritime flowers and Lumitoile will have to do. They may not look appetizing to us.
Wait.
Yep. Oh my god.
A little amuse-bouche.
I just need to go 4. 5. And then 1. My brain thinks keeps trying to combine them, then get the average amount from that, but...
Blubber beasts or not?
Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool, we'll
Yes, we can't afford to wait for them to double back. Oh, what was it that Modeste said again?
You just... Oh, what the heck is... Do I have to do something with these? Oh, I can rotate them. I see. This should work. Yeah.
Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
Well, now we just gotta do the same thing. Oh, you have to make another one. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Normally, it does not keep the stuff I already had on me.
Yeah. Yeah. The tracks turned back again. Oh, so annoying. Yeah. Ja. Ja.
Okay, we're doing 6. Just 5 then 1. Alrighty. Oh, stretch.
Hey, it's open.
Oh, chest. Cool.
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
What are they doing?
I said your water, the one you just drank out of.
Sure.
What are they... Well, I wonder what they're actually trying to do
All
here
those
now.
years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog. Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the explosives. Did
What
you
are they
not
looking
hear me?
for?
Get...
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if I'd known what you were planning...
Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it, you've always been jealous of Escoffier. That's why you lapped up everything I told you. You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation hung over you. So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain, that she deliberately hid her secret recipes from you just to hold you back. It was the only excuse you needed to justify getting back at her. First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor.
Oh. So your ancestor was, what's his name again? I don't think they mentioned it in this one.
He offered Modeste his friendship
Modeste.
only to murder him out of vanity. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no idea the countless hours I spent piecing it all together.
I will never understand how people can have this, like, insane vendetta over things that happened to, like, their distant ancestors. And I'm like, Huh? What? Hello? One, how do you know that he killed him? And two, it hasn't it been like 200 years? Like,
So you see, you're no better than Savelli.
I am no Savelli, nor will I ever be.
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself of your vindictive and jealous behavior now? Just because you finally realized that Escoffier never kept any secrets from you? You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest. Why start now?
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness. But I am done being bullied into submission by you!
another thing I'm curious about is so is the problem with Savannah's dish Monica?
Ooh, feisty.
Ah, but that doesn't explain how it was different this time.
Watch your tone. Talking to me like that could get you in big trouble.
I'm
I
curious.
somehow doubt that. Since I poisoned both our water bottles,
What?
ever since I learned the truth, I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long, and now this is payback!
But you drink it too.
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
You. Oh, you're too much. I thought I'd play along for a bit just to amuse myself. I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles.
No,
Revenge is a dish best served cold, you know? Did you really think your half-baked plot would fool me? You're a lousy chef, and you make a lousy villain, too.
everything I ever did was a failure. And now,
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got a good laugh out of me. You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me. But you had your chance.
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica. We've got.
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a little longer.
You can't!
Stay back if you want her alive! Escoffier and the Traveler. I can't take you both on in combat, but if you so much as flinch, I can end Savannah's life in a heartbeat.
Canonically, I have no doubt that the Traveler could kill you faster than that, but yeah, it's story quest, so they're not going to use actual full canon Traveler strength.
Monica, what are you hoping to achieve by this?
A recipe! You chefs are all blinded by your myopic focus on kitchen affairs. Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his gâteau de bourg.
Are you serious? You're here because of a Gâteau de Bourg obsession?
I couldn't care less about the cake itself. No, the real treasure is the secret ingredient that Modeste sourced from these
I did not
ruins.
press cancel. What the fuck did... No, give me the timer back, you fucking asshole. Are you being serious right now? Fuck's sake, whatever.
He and Savelli were fools. A priceless treasure of Remoria in the palms of their hands. And they thought, ooh, this would go great in our cake mix. We're talking about a powerful stimulant that also sharpens the senses. That's no cooking ingredient. It's a groundbreaking drug.
It's Lumaline. The secret ingredient was Lumaline.
That's right. I've done my research. It was a drug that Remoria developed for their war machine. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarders or the Fatui.
Will you listen to yourself? You're completely delusional.
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure.
Wait, what's that sound?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
Uh-oh. Savannah's gone too.
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward. She's only taken her hostage because she knows that she's no match for you.
That's true. Even if she finds the treasure, she'll need Savannah alive if she wants to get out of here in one piece.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route.
This has been one hell of a roller coaster. It's not doing anything. There's another way in somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh, wait. Water. What am I doing? This is
The
spontaneous.
water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere.
I completely forgot that since we're in Fontaine, I can just go down. I'm definitely gonna need... Hello? I'm definitely gonna need you if you're right here. Ah, I see it. Right here. Is killing you do anything? Oh, chest. Grabbing. Has there been chests in these areas this whole time? I might have to find a way back here. If that's the case.
Golems! How are they still mobile?
They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Knife Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping.
Be sanctified.
Oh, I can read this. Interesting. Interesting. Oh,
Another
so we're making more
door?
food.
Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests.
I just need a 2 of red. Come on, give me a 2. It's easier if I just get a 2. Really? Bro. Okay, whatever. I'll take that.
Off to the freezer!
Actually, wait. Okay, yeah, that works. We just go 5 red, 3 blue. And then we just have to get one here, which is going to go in this. No, it's not. No, it's not. What do you mean?
It seems to really like the texture of Rome Maritime flowers.
Rotate. And then make another 3 blue.
A little remove boosh.
Does that work? 5 blue, 2 red, or 5 red. No, not 5 red, 2 blue. Made 5 blue, 2 red. Or 1 red, 4 blue. Yeah, that works. 1 red, 4 blue. I wasn't thinking of having to do math during this. Okay, I was expecting you to get put over there. It is not still set up correctly. Hold on. I want to do that. I can't even walk over here. That's funny. What the? Bro.
Strike a pop, rust and reap it, a dash of frost.
Silence!
Are we gonna... I feel like we'd meet either Farina or Nervalite during this quest at some point.
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Lumitwols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
Well, there's nothing in that direction. Or this one. Oh, it doesn't even let you go past.
That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh?
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone and...
Trust our adventurers' instincts. We're pros at this stuff. Just like okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro rummager
rummaging.
from all those treasure chests.
Rummaging. Yeah.
Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off her rummaging skills.
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm cooking as well.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since I've last visited these ruins. It's exactly the way I remember it. This place probably hasn't changed in millennia. Sadly, up above, the treasure of Remoria. That's what we used to call it. Modeste was right about its potential. It turned Gâteau de Bourg into a national sensation. Our limited stock of the substance meant that the gâteau could only be produced on a small scale. But this only drove up the popularity all the more. Modeste was right about that too. He was praised as a genius, while I, as the one person who'd ever disagreed with him, was labeled a talentless fool. Modeste tried his best to console me, but I knew better than anyone just how great the gulf was between us. Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting myself where I did not belong? I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created a masterpiece of my own, I'd be able to face him without shame. Or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be able to ask him with a smile on my face. Unfortunately, that day will never come.
So it was Savelli. From
I always thought it was just a legend. But if it's true, then this must be the place where they found their secret ingredient.
In that case, what does that say about the death of Modeste? If it's all true, maybe Savelli really did.
The taste of Gâteau de Bourg has changed. Modeste was convinced of this, even though everyone swore they couldn't tell. Being the perfectionist that he was, he refused to accept even the slightest flaw in his work. He stopped all sales of the product, locked himself away in the kitchen, and worked day and night, vowing to find out where he had gone wrong. But as he baked and taste tested over and over again, he found he only strayed further and further from the original taste.
It's the lumiline. It causes mood changes. and is a controlled substance.
It was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on him. What had changed was not the gâteau, but his sense of taste. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses, taste included, and invigorates the spirit. In the short term, it offers people the ultimate gourmet experience, but in the long term, it dulls their senses entirely. In hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their bodies care for the loss of their senses? Over the course of his many culinary experiments, Modeste exhausted the remaining supply of the treasure of Remoria.
And that's why he died.
He consumed it all himself. The finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever
Took his
again.
own life.
Finally, in despair, he took his own life.
He didn't die from some acute illness. He killed himself because he couldn't taste anymore. For a chef, that sounds awful too. Holy crap.
And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him, to offer some words of comfort. Yet despite everything, he sent me his final letter.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something. It really was a kind of drug.
It's Tourmaline, come on.
So, Modeste chose to end his own life. Then, why all the rumors that Savelli murdered him? Also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure of Remoria. It's almost as if someone deliberately erased it from history.
There's also one more other thing to notice, which is that, remember how people noticed the change in taste after Escoffier left? I think that is why. It's because the lumaline had gotten into the food.
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. His was a tale of how even a genius could fail, and how much more devastating it is when it happens. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis from knowing the truth? Or maybe he wished for me to warn the public about the dangers of Gâteau de Bourg, proving that I had been right all along. But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. 1 minute a genius, the next a joke. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by the history books. I cannot let that come to pass. I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his notes to remove the damning details, leaving mere fragments of our story behind.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to use the skip next button, considering how often YouTube screws it up.
It may lead his family to suspect me of having a hand in his demise. But if that's the price of destroying all evidence of my crimes, then so be it. I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see his reputation in tatters. The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Huh? What's wrong?
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling what she might do.
Oh boy. So Savelli did destroy it for a completely different reason. Okay, yeah, this is talking about that. It's talking about the drugs. Probably missed a few of those.
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without your help retrieving the Codex, and with it the last piece of the puzzle, but now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria is mine! Oh, it's empty. It's empty?
Monica? Oh, we were seconds too late.
Escoffier?
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore and make sure it would never harm anyone again. So he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred that remained.
This can't be happening. All the years I spent piecing together the truth. All that for an empty jar.
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you realize.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Jesus.
Praise be to Lord Remus. You barbarian shall be slain.
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else. Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems
Switch
out!
characters, please. Cannot switch characters my ass.
Ah! Why is this place still shaking? Either way, it's all her fault. Enough chit-chat. Let's get out of here.
Okay, I'm coming. Huh?
What the?
Oh, no, you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you. I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're a psycho!
Smash her over the head with it.
Savannah? When did...
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
We're out of time. We need to go.
Traveler?
Time to run. I'm guessing no one's grabbing Monica. I don't think she'd want to come back anyways. Crazy to think at by the end of this quest that it was Monica who was the bad guy. Well, I wouldn't really say this quest really has a true bad guy, but just a few people messed in the head for different reasons.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Traveler! And Paimon!
Finish him!
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on our merry derrieres? While the Traveler and Escoffier were out here risking their lives?
Yeah, but we A, have visions, and B, I've slain gods.
We had to do something. Even though that something ended up being, well, waiting for you here instead.
It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Then I couldn't live up to her standards. Come back, Escoffier.
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left, it just went in one ear and out the other?
Huh? Sorry, I was kinda in my own head at the time.
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this job because of you. And you're not nearly as awful a chef as you think. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
Escoffier's right. Sure, you nitpick our work and get us to do things over a lot. But when it comes down to it, you're the one who's always doing whatever it takes to make sure the customers get served on time, every time.
Things were pretty rough after Escoffier left. And Savannah's the only reason we've been able to make it through.
Our customers know that Escoffier doesn't work for us anymore. But the fact is, they keep coming back. At the end of the day, we're all human, and we all make mistakes. All we can do is recognize where we get it wrong and do our best to improve.
No, I get what you're...
Well, about that, there's someone else here to see you, Chef.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Firmal? I'm so sorry, but... I'm too late, aren't I?
Actually, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, it got Firmin thinking.
Holy shit, he was getting drugged!
Monica used to give him every night.
He's fucking drugged!
And as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumaline the whole time.
No way! Doesn't that cause nerve damage?
It can. high doses pose a risk of serious nervous and sensory complications. But if you calculate the dosage carefully, you can control the extent of its effects. A small dose might simply make a person more emotional, whether that means more fragile or more hot-tempered.
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost your edge.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. Well, that's what happens when you give someone a little bit of hope to cling on to.
There's more.
You mean...
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been so irritable this whole time.
I knew it.
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumiline. That stuff can only amplify what's already there. So tasty food will seem like the most delicious thing in the world, while food you don't particularly care for will become utterly revolting. So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior.
I will. I'm sorry. There's still one question that's really bugging me. Is it just...
It's because the heating element in your oven is broken, you silly goose.
What?
I knew it had to be something like absolutely inane. It's because they had faulty equipment.
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual temperature. All the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem, which confused me at the time. I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off, since the issue affected both our teams. But of course, Monica sabotaged mine so that could never happen.
No. I spent so long trying to find out where I was going wrong. It all comes back to one...
Oh, cut it out! Stop the woe is me act for a second and just think. I came up with this recipe. You don't think that might have something to do with it? Do you know how long I spent perfecting my gâteau de bois? 3 years! 3 whole years! I know this dish inside out, back to front and upside down. And you've been head chef now for what, 6 months? If that? A couple hundred failed attempts, and you're gonna throw in the kitchen towel? And declare you'll never be successful because you're not a genius. You clearly have no idea how many kitchen failures I've had under my belt. Or just how long it took me to finally get my recipe to a level I was satisfied with. Genius or not, everyone makes mistakes. Modeste did, Savelli did. You're only a lousy chef if you don't face up to your mistakes. Learn from them and then keep chipping away until you crack the problem once and for all. Surely you haven't forgotten all that. You were no lousy chef back when I handed you the reins.
That's our head chef.
Haha! Sounds like we won't need another changing of the guard in the Hotel de Bord kitchen anytime soon.
Aw, what a perfect ending to a great...
So you got your mojo back now?
Yeah. Thanks to you, Escoffier.
Aw, friends again. So nice to see them finally settle their beef.
We got all their beef.
Good. So now that's out of the way.
Yeah.
It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
But that was mostly Monica's fault.
Right. And also, does it have to be right now?
No excuses. This is a cooking contest between 2 top chefs, and nothing will stand in its way.
There it is. There's her chef's pride.
So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is happening today. Right now, this instant.
Hey, so, this whole time you were salty about losing?
Yes. Of course she is.
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
Unfortunately, Monica's dead, though. Jesus Christ. It literally has aura. This is fucking Food Wars, no way. This is an actual cutscene. No shit. We're in fucking Food Wars now. Come on.
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you
Give the
so
food.
afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done. I'll do
I
it.
think, is she actually like secretly a super long-lived or like a super like far down relative of Savelli as well? If so, that'd be pretty interesting if it was.
The results are in! A landslide victory!
Quite rightly, too. Piece of cake.
What did you get out of it, though? Okay. So even though it's not a biological tail, like even if it's a fake tail, it definitely acts like an actual one.
Oh yeah, look at that!
I mean, it is controlled by her directly.
Savannah looks pretty chipper too, considering she lost.
Now, where were we? Yes. Do you... I thought Navia would have filled you in. And actually, I said all this to Savannah before I left. Although, as we saw, I don't think any of it sank in. I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course. But the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a point where it didn't need me anymore. So I decided to step down.
Improve how?
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef in
Oh my god, she knows Xiangling!
So many
No
new
way! I didn't know
possibilities.
they knew each other! What? Holy crap!
She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus, lizard tails. With her, nothing's off the table.
I did not know that she knew that they knew each other.
There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored. Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins?
Oh
I
my
used them in
god,
the
that's
cooking
why it was
contest
so much
just now.
better.
Did you taste the difference?
What? Paimon didn't notice at all!
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous chefs.
I should have
and
realized that
figuring
that's
out
what it
the
was.
exact constellation of elements that gave their work its signature taste. And the other half, it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the kitchen. You've got to go out and explore the endless possibilities out there.
She's so adorable.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
Don't worry, it's not going to be a free-for-all like in Modeste's time. Before I put anything into my food, I'll obviously do my research. Make sure it doesn't contain any harmful substances. In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for Petit Gâteau de Boer, revised version. I tweaked it to suit your
Oh,
needs as
neat.
busy adventurers.
All right!
Oh, of course. I've already promised Banishan that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food remains at an acceptable level.
Like to Savannah, I guess.
You know, Paimon's still a little disappointed that we never got to see the treasure of Remoria. Surely Monica wouldn't have gotten drawn in so deeply if it wasn't for all the mystery surrounding the original Gâteau de Boer. She practically dedicated her life to finding the lost pieces of Modeste's diary. Then went to all that trouble to infiltrate the Hotel de Boer. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste's writings and what we saw in those
It's
ruins,
Lumeline.
I think I may have figured out the truth. The so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitoiles.
You fucking knew it, dude.
As Lumeline.
So then, why all the hype back in the early days of Gâteau de Boer?
Because it was enhancing the
Don't
taste.
forget, it was a very different era. We could barely
That's
eat
also true.
refined sugar back then. So desserts were very much in their infancy. In a world of bland food, it's no wonder that the first thing to really excite people's taste buds took the world by storm. And as for
Literally.
the Lumaline, it may well have been somewhat valuable in ancient times. But these days, it's just another drug from the Fontaine Research Institute.
Yeah, it's like if you were to bring a vaccine, like a modern vaccine, back into like, I don't know, 200 years ago, that shit would like be insanely like good for them. I forgot this is when I just like, spammed a bunch.
Even if Savelli hadn't destroyed it all, I doubt it would be worth that much these days.
So after all that, there was nothing in those ruins but worthless junk.
Except for the story of Savelli.
Strange to say, but Paimon almost feels sorry for Monica. She sacrificed it all only to get nothing in return.
Hey!
Huh?
You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Did you see anything like this down there? Freshly unearthed from the ruins of Rumoria. A magnificent... Experts say it has immense artistic and historical value.
Wait! Isn't that the...
If only it was still in one piece. Some butterfingers must have dropped it or something. Ugh, it's such a shame.
We didn't do that. Who grabbed it? Wait, what? Wait, did Monica live and sell the fucking jar? I gotta see, does Savannah stay in here now? Because sometimes they will actually like keep characters from events inside of these areas. What's the host still here? What am I doing? Not here. What am I doing? I'm stupid. Where's the cooker? Oh, you can't actually cook in here, can you? Okay, let's go up here and see if she shows up anywhere. It doesn't actually look like she does. Oh wait, is she over here? No, this is Vanity. Oh, hey Renaud. What is happening over here? Interesting that Savannah isn't actually up here. So you can't see Savannah ever. You can't look in the back of the kitchen, so... Kind of unfortunate, but whatever. That was a great quest, though. I like that. Now I gotta do, Durin's. And then after that, I gotta do... Broncos, finally. And then I can do the event.